Hello and welcome to the Gentle Musings podcast, a space for souls of all shapes and sizes. This will be the last episode of this podcast series, the 12th episode. For those who listened to everything, thank you for that. And I hope this was even a teeny weeny bit interesting for you, and also that it sparked some thoughts within you too. I've been talking about looking into myself and asking myself the real questions about what I feel I can thrive in, what can make you feel like you're glowing from the inside. And that takes time. But I like to remind myself that anything good takes time and we should trust the process. And I've also heard this phrase, I think somewhere on the internet, I forgot where, but it reminded me that trusting the process is so important because anything worth doing is worth doing badly. That was the phrase. Anything worth doing is worth doing badly. Repeated for good measure here. And it's so true, right? You can't expect to be an expert at anything from the get go. And I think many of us need to realize that. My next haiku is titled Trust the Process. It goes like this. Sometimes it takes time. It's darkest right before dawn. Is it really, though? And that's it. The last haiku I have. The first two lines were to remind myself to trust the process, but the last line was where that self doubt crept in. I believe all of us have to grapple with this self doubt sometimes. And I'm not a fan of running away from these feelings you have. I like to feel them. And after I feel them, I think about how or what I can do to make myself feel a little bit more confident again. I think this doubt is a very real part of trusting the process. I believe in having to accept that you will doubt yourself somehow, one way or another. But the point is not to avoid it and avert your eyes from that feeling. It's to accept it and think about how to do better. If you're still here, thank you for staying, and I appreciate you listening to my thoughts. Goodbye.